In a special episode of The Pour Over today, we're explaining the legislative branch of the U.S. government. This is the first episode of our Civics series. For those who only vaguely remember Schoolhouse Rock, the U.S. government has three branches: legislative, executive, and judicial. Today, we're focusing on the legislative branch. The legislative branch, also known as Congress, has two chambers: the Senate, the upper chamber, and the House of Representatives, the lower chamber. The Senate has 100 members, 2 per state, giving each state equal say, regardless of size. The House has 435 representatives, which are divvied up based on each state's population every 10 years following a census. More people equal more representation. Senators represent entire states, while House members represent smaller districts, theoretically making the House more closely tuned to local concerns and current public opinion. Next up, the legislative job description. What is the primary responsibility of the legislative branch? To pass laws. The House and Senate must work together to draft, debate, and pass laws on everything from healthcare to highways. But that's not all it does. Congress controls the power of the purse, approving the federal budget and ideally making sure taxpayer dollars are spent responsibly, and has the sole authority to declare war. Congress keeps the other branches in check through hearings, investigations, and if necessary, impeachments. The Senate confirms presidential appointments like cabinet positions and federal judges, including Supreme Court justices. Now let's zoom in. How does a bill become a law? The bill-to-law journey starts when a bill is introduced in either the Senate or the House. Committees review and amend it before the entire chamber votes yay or nay. If a bill passes one chamber, it moves to the other for another round of approval. Once both chambers give a bill the green light, it's sent to the president, who can sign it into law or veto it. But Congress has the final word. If they muster a 2/3 majority in both chambers, they can override a veto and make a bill a law. We'll be back with some frequently asked questions after a quick break.
Hey, it's Ellie from The Pour Over. I've always dreamed of being the star of my own cooking show, and thanks to HelloFresh, I'm feeling this close to living that dream. With farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients delivered to my door, I'm whipping up meals that impress even the pickiest critics. Cooking has never been this easy or exciting. With HelloFresh, gone are my endless hours scrolling through Pinterest looking for recipes. HelloFresh meals are well-balanced, simple, and packed with variety. Plus, with customizable options like protein swaps and side upgrades, every meal is exactly the way we like it. Oh, and if you're looking to stock up, HelloFresh Market has over 100 add-ons like desserts, quick breakfast, snacks, and more. This month, they even have Thanksgiving items that you can impress the in-laws with minimal effort. Get 10 free meals at HelloFresh.com/free pour-over. That's 10 free meals across 7 boxes for new subscribers only. Just head to HelloFresh.com/free pour-over.
Let's close with some frequently asked questions about the legislative branch. Why does the U.S. have a 2-chamber Congress? The founders set up a 2-chamber Congress, known by politicos as a bicameral Congress, to balance interests. It seeks to give each American roughly equal representation in the House, giving bigger states a greater say while ensuring smaller states aren't overlooked or always outvoted in the Senate. How long do members of Congress serve? Senators serve 6-year terms with 1/3 of seats up for re-election every 2 years, while representatives in the House serve 2-year terms. This difference means the House, which must draft all tax bills, is more frequently up for re-election and hopefully better reflects current public opinion, while the Senate, which is responsible for foreign treaties, can take a longer-term perspective and offer more stability. What is Congress's role in foreign policy? The Senate ratifies treaties, and both chambers play a role in declaring war, approving military funding, and keeping an eye on foreign aid spending. These powers allow Congress to work alongside the president in shaping foreign policy. That's all we have for today. Thanks for listening. If you're listening on the Apple Podcast app, give us a 5-star rating and drop a review. If you're listening on Spotify, give us a follow and hit the notification bell to never miss a new episode. We appreciate your support and hope you have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow with the regular news. The culture wars have heated up, but how did we get here? This season, the Truce podcast explores why some evangelicals tied themselves to the Republican Party in the 1970s and 80s. From race to economics, schools to feminism, chart what got us to today with humor, expert research, and humility. Listen to Truce anywhere you get podcasts.